All right. At this point, I have to say there just must be something in the water. Because at first I thought, no, surely, that it's just a coincidence that there's a baby bump on this vendor. And then I turned and I thought, that kind of looks like a bit of a baby bump on this person. But no, and then she suddenly was like, oh, I really have to pee. And I was like, okay. And then a baby bump over here. And then this woman, even though she doesn't look like she has much of a baby bump, also has a baby bump. What is going on? Rocky, you are apparently in very good company. Little do all of you know it. I almost wonder if I can like have him just talk to some of these wonderful vendors, introduce himself a little bit, and they can all complain about their very exhausted bladders together, since apparently everybody is expecting babies in this town. What is going on? But hello everyone and welcome back to our Sims 4 Ranch to Riches challenge, where it is community service day once more. And yes, Erwin, I know that you are feeling kind of miserable. Please continue to dive for good deals and find us some sort of treasure. Unfortunately, so far, he's only found us like 2 simoleons, and that's not going to help us with a new problem that we have. That problem being that we're about to be, like flat broke. Like really, well, we already kind of are flat broke, so I should actually say, rather than the problem being that we're flat broke, the problem being that we have no money. No money, considering we need to go ahead and we have 24 hours to pay our bills before everything is shut off at the ranch. And that surprised me. I forgot that bills exist in, our little ranch corner of the universe. It's pretty easy to forget about those things when you're busy dodging meteors and going ahead and trying to get your corn planted while dancing around all of your little tiny itty bitty miniature sheep and goats. And, I was like, okay, bills, right. How much were they again? I'm sure, well, it'll be totally fine. We can manage this. I mean, everybody was just doing their gardening. We were finally really sinking our efforts into doing stuff on the ranch. So it's going to be totally fine, right? Okay, all right. How much are those bills? Where are they? They have to be around here somewhere. The bills are 2,000 simoleons. 2,058 simoleons, if you want to be really specific about it, which doesn't sound like a lot unless you just don't have that to speak of whatsoever. So, yeah, but you know, well, everybody is suddenly feeling a lot more serious about trying to go ahead and actually take care of earning a little bit of money. Did this thing just swallow some of your money, Rocky? Please don't get smushed. I really need to get you something. Oh, I really need to get you something to prevent death. Like, he and the twins want some of that food, but the vending machine... I mean, everyone else apparently has a really hard time with the vending machine. I feel like I've never gotten got by it. Ooh! It's a normal grape. Huh. Rocky, that's not super fancy. Like, that literally, I don't even think you ordered that. I think somebody else got their grape stuck and he just wanted a piece of it. All right, come on, get some food. I know you're hungry, and there's Cupid's cupcakes available. I'm actually gonna let him grab a few of them, a couple for him, and then he might even go over and give one to Ashlyn in just a moment. Where are you, my dear? Ashlyn, my dear, you're supposed to be knitting because we realized the whole like, oh, we really need to work on earning some money thing. Could you maybe do the knitting bit? Maybe? Perhaps? Okay. Well, I'll let Rocky go ahead and pop over here for just a second. Erwin, are you still digging? Yes, thank you, Erwin. 9 simoleons. What happened to finding like a computer thrown into these dumpsters? That would be really nice right now. Also, Rocky, there you go. Okay, so Ashlyn finally started doing her knitting, but since it is community service day and we do indeed need to give some gifts, let's actually go ahead and we're going to, let's see, is there like a special community service? Okay, wait for it. Friendly, affection, give gift, community service gift. Haha. All right, and we're going to go ahead and just give her some cupcakes that we bought at the dump. Because doesn't that sound delicious? But the Cupid's cupcakes are actually kind of adorable, so I think that would be fun.
Conga lawyer.
Aww.
Oh,
Look at you guys. Because Ashlyn's been wanting to like do something special food-wise for Rocky, and she just hasn't been able to for ages.
But oh.
All right, good. So he's feeling good about that. And then, do I have anything she can give him? Oh, the friendship bracelets! Can I hand one over to him to give to her? Oh no, I can't? You mean, oh no! So I wonder, maybe he'll have to sit down and like knit his own. Can't be sold or traded. Oh, okay. Well, the motive to be kind was there. I guess what, maybe they'll have to have like a knitting day. That'll go along with the special sheep event that we'll be talking about later. Let's go ahead and we'll give him a gift. And maybe we'll give him the pregnancy book because it's like, I know you're feeling uncomfortable, but hey, according to this book, it's almost over. Ooh, the strawberry kale plant. We need to plant that still. Let's see. She has the cupcake now. You know what? I guess it is going to be third trimester pregnancy volume. I wonder if that's going to help at all. Is that going to be too above his like reading level? Only one way to find out. Erwin, you just stole my money. What do you think? Because she's like, hey, so I picked this up. I wonder if he can read that. We'll have to find out later. All right, does that count as your gift given? Yay! Wonderful. I think, can she, you know what?
boom.
Do you guys want to chat for just a second, or is this random person going to come talk to us? All right, Ashlyn's about to be chatted to by, you know, people in the community. How dare this small community be close-knit and want to hang out together. And speaking of hanging out together, I have once again begun to spread the Tool Mod's joy throughout our little community, because holy empty streets! Come on! This place is like an apocalyptic zombie wasteland of nothing going on. I swear I'm gonna start putting like stereos down in the middle of the road and leaving the music on, and people can do little cowpoke dances in the middle of the street. Anything just to bring a bit of life to here. So that's why I actually put down some rocking chairs over here and also a place to go to the bathroom, which I think apparently Rocky and every... Are you doing the... You're not doing the... Okay, no, that's just a normal hands on the hip motion. And Muriel, you and Eustace are a little old, and I think you have courage already, so please don't think about the babies. All right, so for Community Service Day, we did come to the dump. We already went ahead and brought a bazillion things of trash here as well. The house was turning into an absolute pit, and we recycled our trash, and we can go ahead and find the treasure of the community job in just a moment. Let's have Rocky... Oh, we can... Hey! Hercules! Come work on the barrel training right here whilst we go ahead and have a little bit of time. Knit, resume knitting project, please. And meanwhile, after we get Rocky lined up, we'll have him appreciate an object here at the dump. And then we'll send him off to community service. Reached a level 8 of knitting. Ashlyn can now knit toddler onesies and baby onesies. It's important to keep the little ones warm. Ashlyn! That's so cute! What perfect timing! I think that she's actually starting to think a lot more seriously about this whole baby thing than, you know, Rocky is. And also, Rocky, how you doing? Are you gonna eat that cupcake? You don't have to leave it on the ground. Is it gonna make you flirty? It's... Oh, I was gonna look at that. It did make him flirty. In the mood for sugar. Was it love when Rocky first spotted Cupid's cupcake? Well, if not, it's here because its tummy is full of love. Aw. Alright. So let's have you come and appreciate something, my friend. At the dump. Which is actually apparently proving to be harder than I thought it would be. Here, we'll come have him appreciate this spot where people can like practice graffiti if they want, because it's the dump. I don't think anyone cares. And meanwhile, Erwin is feeling humiliated from how like absolutely unhygienic this is. But the good news is we might... Oh, who's gonna be some dude's just trying to yell at Erwin. Hey, I can yell back. Don't you start that nonsense. Let's see. And everybody, they're stealing my stuff. Get out of my dumpsters. I'm busy diving for deals. Okay? Erwin, I do need you to carry on, please. And continue searching for the goods. But yeah, Erwin's actually doing pretty good right now at his attempts to learn about rocket science. And, oh, yay, and Rocky just finished his community service requirements. So let's go ahead and send him on a community job to finish the last of it. And we'll haul some cargo, because I like the idea that he's helping to haul things to the dump. He can't wait until he can go ahead and ditch community service. It really interrupts whatever he's doing at the ranch quite frequently. And that kind of sucks. But meanwhile, Ashlyn, thinking about ways to go ahead and make money. Oh, and she's even visiting with somebody while she knits. I forgot you could do that. How cute. Have we said hello to you yet? Like, I guess friendly introduction? You are feeling a special connection, my dear, but you don't need to feel it with this random stranger. Do we know her yet? Not yet. She just is staring at us. That's fine. But Ashlyn's also starting to realize, wow, I mean, this money thing on this planet kind of sucks, but I guess I could go ahead and figure this out, just like she figured out her beloved art of knitting. And Erwin found a butterfly jar in the dumpster. That's really cool, Erwin, but it's not like a bazillion things of money like we're looking for. So could you continue to dive for deals, please? Over here. Let's see if he can get into this one. Ma'am, you're pregnant too. I don't know what it says about like the state of community welfare in this town if like every single person is expecting babies and they're at the dump looking for deals. But speaking of looking for a good deal, so if you guys remember, Ashlyn does technically have a job as a freelance crafter because when she was first crash landed on this planet, she thought, you know what, it might sound kind of fun to go ahead and Erwin, I think you just may have found us something amazing. We'll have to reference the fact that you found a fantastic bathtub in just a minute. But she got the Simply Crafted event or like career where she thought she was gonna have fun making candles, fabricating, fizzing at the juicer. Ooh, electronic upgrade part. Good job, Erwin. That's quite useful. And it turns out yeah, Ashlyn kind of hates working with anything that has to do with vague handiness skills, rocket science, woodworking, repairing things. She can do it and she's really good at it, but she hates it. And juice fizzing, fabricating, that's kind of right up in the same territory. But you know what she would like to work on? You know what she would like to become famous for? Her favorite hobby, the thing that has brought her peace and happiness and centered her day after day, her knitting. That's right, and also selling things on Plopsy. She wants to become a Plopsy superstar, which wait a second. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let's see. Okay. Sims 4 mods. Plopsy career. Did somebody Plopsy part-time seller? Oh my word! Somebody did make it. Oh, it's similarity. Right. So we might find that she might become a Plopsy seller. Do I have that as like one of the possible career choices yet? Was I that cool? Find odd jobs, change freelance trade. And then I think we met this lady. Maybe Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Raffinale. Like I guess you happen to enjoy knitting. Maybe you just wanted to strike up a nice conversation. Do I have the Plopsy part-time career installed? I don't yet, but don't you worry. Maybe that's what Mimi's saying. Mimi! Okay, I like you a lot now, Mimi, because I'm gonna say that she just saw us knitting, so we'll enthuse about knitting with her. And Erwin found my house kids painting in the somebody threw their kids somebody threw their kids artwork away. Oh, that's kind of sad. But that being said, here's a real tip from back when I was a nanny. because I did nanny for many years. I was also a educator for elementary school students at a nonprofit for science. Cave science was my specialty. I really wanted one day to get promoted to the prairie science because they had an actual butterfly house with butterflies, real butterflies. But at least my cave crickets, and I had cave roaches too. But you know, when you're trying to impress the kids and you've got the hissing cockroaches, and then my forest can the other teacher who had the forest section had like birds and a snake, and the other teacher who had the river waterways section, she had a wall like floor to ceiling aquarium with fish and multiple other aquariums. And then prairie sciences got the butterflies, and then the soil sciences had like a rotating cast of different creatures. At one point, like a little mole or something. Let's just say that my hissing cockroaches, I had to work really hard to get the kids pumped about that, but I did my best. In any case, I don't even know how I got on that segue. Oh yeah, so if you are like working with kids and you have kids, or you have like, I have a lot of nieces and nephews now, um, and they give you a lot of like, their drawings, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? Because the quantity that children can produce of sketches and drawings that mean a lot to them, that you cherish every little scribble, and I'm not saying that in a rude way. I think it's cute. It means a lot to them. Here's what I learned how to do. You keep a few like in a little binder or in a little box, and you explain that that's like the special art box. And then when the art box starts to overflow, you sit down together, or you just do it without them knowing, and you take a bunch of pictures of some of the like less priority art, and then you rotate that into recycling, and then you have the pictures though for forever. And when you can show them like, oh look, this picture will be forever of your drawing, it works really well, while also preventing you from drowning in an avalanche of children's drawings. It was very effective. All right, sorry I got that segue, but like, it's important to me that children feel like they are cherished for the art and the other things they do, and that was one of the strategies I had to really help them feel that way. Also, Erwin, can you please can you reach this dumpster by chance, or is it being blocked? Come on, in you go. And he can reach this one. All right, I'll be back in a minute, Erwin. But we're gonna say that maybe Mimi here, who's super friendly and was like enthusing about knitting with us. I don't know if she's still enthusing about knitting. She's pregnant! What is in the water? Like, I know we joked when the series first started that the aliens accidentally let some of like something get in the water in town. It might do something funky, some random plants sprouting up in the river, but I think it had bigger consequences than I realized. Oh my word. Sing about community service, compliment, maybe a heartfelt compliment. Aw, and maybe Ashlyn feels for her because she's like, it must be hard. Like, yeah, we're expecting a kid too. But not exactly. Maybe we'll ask her about her day, get to know her a little bit, and then compliment. Oh, teach to knit! That would be so fun! Sentiment gained. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. Aw, Mimi! That's so cute! Maybe we could ask her about her career. Good job, Erwin. You keep it up. And then maybe ask baby's due date. She's unemployed? You don't even oh my gosh, look, we'll start a little knitting community and we can all sell things on Plopsy. Can I teach her to knit from here? Like, is that something I can do? Alright. I think everybody is like, yeah, everybody's off to the bathroom. Alright. That's gonna be fun though. I wonder if like Ashlyn just made her first knitting buddy. We'll have to see if we can make that happen. Growing closer from quality time. She's in a werewolf pack, the Moonwood Collective. I thought you looked familiar. I think she's one of the NPCs that show up, and she's not a werewolf, but she likes werewolves. Also, Erwin, I think you may have found us like a lot of the money we were looking for. You will be getting your rocket ship upgrades if that's the case. He's actually doing really well on his like mood, considering. Oh, that reminds me. Once Rocky gets back, by the way, Rocky has a different route to go ahead and want to make the riches happen. All of everybody are going to be contributing and working on the ranch. Ashlyn wants to start really investing a lot more in her knitting and becoming like big on Plopsy. Erwin thinks that maybe there can be some treasure to actually be found if he digs around in the dump like this. And he also wants to go space exploring. That's where he thinks like the riches might be. And Rocky feels that the riches are really in the rocks, like the shiny rocks, like the really super duper duper shiny rocks that we haven't been able to find any of forever now. And finally, we have a few crystal pieces. I have been trying so hard to figure out where the heck the crystals are supposed to be. I feel like all of the little spawny crystal spots show up when I don't really need them, but I found a few of them. Bad news for Rocky's bladder. They're scattered through this whole area. Like here's another one over here. And then somebody is really, oh, he's trying to order food and drink. No, you're doing good. You're doing good, Erwin. You can have a snack because you've really like worked hard. And we'll go ahead and let you borrow, ta-da! Rocky's portable shower, which I mean, okay, maybe I should try to pull it into a slightly more private spot. That's fair. Um, can you reach it from over here? Is that because I might have to put it in a more public location? If not, who's calling us? Ugh, life isn't treating me well lately. Do you mind meeting up for a vent session soon? Would love to see you and catch up. From Celine Lopez, the werewolf who's working for the government. She's so suspicious, and I think Rocky kind of just ignores her text because he's busy, not because he knows she's working for the government and using her werewolf senses to try to like find aliens. All right, in you go. Erwin, you can go ahead and I will completely okay like the purchase of some sort of snacks in exchange for your services in the dumpsters. That you've done a great job. I actually think Erwin may have discovered enough stuff for us to pay our bills and do some serious upgrades, which would be amazing. And Ashlyn, you know what? If Rocky's gonna take a while to get back with our horse, how about you help out and haul them bunny hunkers all the way over to the other areas that have some stuff to like harvest. So let's have her come all the way over here and she'll look for some frogs. We're kind of desperate to get a little bit of money, but I like being desperate in the way where we still kind of, oh, that's really cute. I didn't know we had this cute little grape thing. Totally looks like the grapes already have been smashed flat, but still. Oh, and that reminds me. So Rocky thinks the riches are in the rocks. And that new gemology thing that he's been trying to work on. We've just been lacking gemstones since we're saying he can't just buy his way to those ridiculously cheap gemstones. And also, he loves the nectar making, and we should be entering more competitions with Hercules now that Hercules finally is having a bit of his skills improved, because we have been going and we have been taking him to community service things, and thanks to Erwin, we are actually getting some of his agility training up. And once we get him high enough that we can go ahead and we can actually direct him just to practice, then Rocky can just kind of stand there and motion with his arms instead of having to ride on Hercules. Which kind of sucks because that would get Rocky's horse riding skill up, but still. All right, Ashlyn, you collect these things for Rocky. I think he gets a boost from collecting some of them himself, but maybe I'll let him go ahead and collect the stuff that's closer because this is donkey days away. I think there's like 3 spots I found. It's almost as if someone is controlling his. Okay, whoa. Okay, we'll check. I've never had a fear before, so we'll check that out in a second. And what would you like? How about some lychee soda and a carrot? Oh my gosh. New headcanon. Erwin loves carrots. Maybe is that a little bit like interesting, because I don't want to be rude and be like he loves carrots because he's got red hair, but I just really suddenly think he loves carrots. And then fears. It's almost as if someone is controlling his life. Will Rocky finally fulfill his dreams? Or will whoever is controlling his life stop his wishes from coming true? I have actually never seen fears before. And I think I actually have mods to make it not happen. So we'll have to see how that works out. Normal quality horse manure from the prairie grass. Ooh. Hey, hey, give vending machine. We've got stuff we need to do. Alright. I just wanted a carrot. Also, Rocky has gone like forever on this community event. No wonder. Oh, okay. You good? I've never had that happen before. I've literally never had that happen before. What an awful day. What a really awful day. I made the poor guy work so endlessly in the dump. And then this happens. Okay. Erwin? I think you just developed a conspiracy theory fear of vending machines. How about you come over here and get yourself some nice popcorn crickets? Good luck. What a day for Erwin. I'm so sorry, dude. Didn't expect it to end up like that. And Ashlyn. Oh, yay! See? Now Goopy Carbonara would like to go ahead and buy the beanie that she made. I love that. And then we'll have Ashlyn gather these crystals so she can give them to Rocky. Please be crystals. I don't think she has the special little boost for the gemology skill where they're always crystals. And then where's Rocky? I was gonna have him enter. There you are! I was gonna have you like go ahead and enter a competition with Hercules, sir, but I think they close at 6, so yeah, it took a while. Ooh, plumite! Yes, I think it's actually a crystal piece. Plumite rare! Okay, so when crafted into jewelry, Sims needs slowly increase over time and the Sims around them will become happy. That's exactly what we needed for Rocky! Yes! Because that's exactly what he needed in order to be able to go ahead and like keep his needs up, and that way he can start taking care of things on the ranch more. And then he'll just kind of like have this sense of happiness just around him. Oh my gosh. So I'm so sorry. The place closed up before he could get his food. That is so rude. All right, we'll finish up here, Erwin. I'm so sorry. And yes, Rocky, I know you want to eat that cupcake, but for crying out loud, come get this crystal. We're going home. And then we can craft that into something special. Good job, Ashlyn. We can make Rocky some jewelry of his own that he can wear. And I think as long as it's charged, then his needs will go up instead of constantly suffering as they have. Are we anywhere close to being able to get you? Well, we're getting there on being able to get him the still bladder. I think we're still 1,000 reward points away from finally freeing this man from the tyranny of well, tiny bladders. And then let's see. Now she also got orange topaz. Creativity skills more faster, more likely to create masterpieces, not experienced writer's block. That sounds like it might make another wonderful, wonderful crystal tree seed. Because I think we should have a bunch of crystal trees in our cave. Don't you? I don't know if they'll grow in the cave. We're gonna work on that part, but... Alright, Rocky. Time to wrap this up. And this was a great reminder that even though it seems simple, the community service really does eat into his life and time. Did you just get the one? Oh. Sims cannot die. You literally just got the anti-Grim Reaper crystal, sir. Fine. You can look that sassy. You can look that pleased with yourself. Alright, I'm sending this crew home and we will see how Erwin did with all of his hard work at the dump. And, well, is that a child? I haven't seen. Oh, wow, that is a kid. And we will carry on with our adventures next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.